by Grammy-nominated singer Seun Kuti. Now, Seun Kuti had reportedly criticized Wizkid and his fans during several recent live streams targeting the star on multiple occasions. Now, amid the backlash, Wizkid broke his silence, addressing Seun Kuti's remarks on both Instagram and X. Now, he says, responding on his Instagram story, he wrote, "I big pass your papa. Waiting you don't do. I am big Wiz every day." Now, in response, Seun Kuti's sister rebutted, stating that Fela is a bigger act than Wizkid, his father and mother all combined, and that Wizkid cannot tolerate people talking to his father, Mr. Balogun, but his fan base FC are always downgrading their own father, the great Fela Kuti. So it seems this back and forth, this beef is not going to die down anytime soon. And for Wizkid to come and respond and say that, I beg past your papa, waiting you don't do, is going to actually urge the fans on to really do more and start bringing in the comparison and stuff like that. You remember the last story I was sharing with you the last time that Seun mentioned that people, the fans keep saying that Wizkid is big than big like Fela Kuti was in his time and everything. So that conversation is still happening on the timelines. Now, American rapper and actor Fat Joe says Grammy-winning American rapper and songwriter J. Cole's decision to bow out of the Kendrick Lamar's battle made him look at him differently, no matter how great of a rapper he is. Now, during the latest episode of the Joe and Jada podcast, Jadakiss revealed J. Cole is dropping a new project before his album, also confirming he heard some of the music and it sounds fire. Now, Fat Joe argued back, saying he can't listen to J. Cole's music the same after he backed down from the battle with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, affirming he doesn't like Cole acting gangster after dodging all the smoke.
You said J. Cole. I don't look at him the same. He ain't come outside. Sometimes you tell me, Joe, you want the 100 million, this, that, you got to say the truth. I don't look at him the same. I don't care what he spit. Because I've been listening to him spitting. I always said he's one of the greatest. And all that is irrelevant to me when you talking all that gangster and they call you to the yard and you don't step outside. I can't look at you. That's like you seeing the dude who they always told you, and you always thought he was tough, my bad, and walk off. I'm keeping it a buck with you. That's how I look at this
music,
shit.
man. The music is great.
If you lose, I never forget Everlast and Eminem. Everlast definitely knew he couldn't beat Eminem, but he came outside to the yard. He came outside. And so that's just how I look at it. Big up
Yeah. And you see the thing about rap music, the story, they go like, you need to be like a gangster, like a hardcore. So anytime they mouth off at each other via text or in their songs or anything, and then they call for like a rap battle, they're expecting you to, show what you really got. So when you decline, it's like, nah. So if you've been this is what you've been saying in all your music, why are you not stepping up when it matters most? But I don't know, I feel like it was a personal decision. Doesn't mean he still doesn't got it.
We get more when we are far away.
You Bob?
We get more when we are far away.
It looks like I ran away. Yeah. Now, before I go though, so I'd like to remind you that your all-women talk show, Strong and Sassy, returns today with me as your new host. Can I get a clap? Yeah.
AK in the building.
I think we're supposed to have cued the clap. I forgot to do that. We're supposed to have cued that.
I can get it for you.
Please cue that clap before we continue. We need to cue that clap before we continue. So now the conversations are back, obviously bolder, wilder, lots of fun from women's perspective for 60 minutes every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on Joy 99.7 FM. So we are asking you to tune in today and be part of our first episode for 2026. And in case you're wondering what we're talking about, I mentioned I will hope that you tune in later today and then you find out. Yippee! That's it for the entertainment news right here.
I want to make a request, though.
Okay, let's hear you.
Do you mind inviting some men sometimes?
Actually, it was something that I was speaking to Mirabel about, the producer. I was like, yeah, so it's just a women talk show, but sometimes we would want to tilt it and hear what the men have to say on certain conversations.
It will be very important now because I know your agenda is to blast the men. So
No.
we would want to be there so you would tell it to our
To our faces. Me, I don't run away from the fight too. Me, I don't run away from the fight. So yeah,
we want to bring the heat on.
Yeah, and I am actually all for it.
This year, you when you even drive time, you come and be blasting the men. Hey, the men have done this.
Because they are doing that.
We are not doing anything.
They are doing that.
We are not doing anything.
They are doing that.
You are blasting us left, right, center.
So
now that you have a whole hour of blastology for male species,
we be doing left, right, center everywhere.
I can't wait to hear the song. Wednesday evening, when you hear the song, you know what time it is, right? Strong and sassy, and this time with a girl, AK. Thank you so much, AK.
You're welcome.
See you at